It's a lot of people in the building want to see him be 3-0. I figure I start by killing them using MTV shows. Like, look, they was tripping on my block, so I copped a cig. Fuck a job in the real world. I was robbing big. Get a jackass unplugged. I let this shit ring your head spin. I keep one in the head. The clip 16 and pregnant. True life. What's up, man?
If you fuck with battle rap, make sure y'all subscribe to the T7M radio channel. We definitely appreciate it. And also hit that bell notification so y'all can stay in the loop to everything that we got going on here when we talking about this thing we love called battle rap. You know, the Bigg K Barography, me selecting this one is definitely interesting, to say the least. Shout out to the T7M radio Facebook debate group. They pretty much kind of put it in my ear that I need to go ahead and do the biography on Bigg K, because they know I never was a big fan of Bigg K. I thought that Bigg K was always a dope rapper, but I wasn't always sold on if he had the total package. I've been following him since the first battle that I saw him was the Rosenberg Raw battle back on the URL. Pretty good performance, couple appearances here and there after that I saw, but I just was not sold. It was only until he kind of went into that bag of realizing that the URL really wasn't going to be the move, and he just decided to take his own career, you know, in his hands. And you goddamn right, people. This week's battle rap biography spotlights VA's own Bigg K. With an estimated 26 battles on his repertoire, the Norfolk Bar Assassin has been turning heads and breaking necks in the battle rap community for about 8+ years. What you know about that? Most recently facing King of the Dots veteran Pat Stay on KOTD's Massacre 3 event in July, the homie Bigg K has developed a killer will that seems to be unmatched nowadays. From the likes of Danny Myers, Ill Will, Caustic, Ilmac, Head Ice, Math Hoffa, Cortez, JC, B Magic, Big Cannon, A-Verb, Arsenal, Real Deal, just to name a small sample size, the homie Bigg K has one of the craziest resumes of any active artist in battle rap today. You know, the impact that he has had on platforms like Rare Breed Entertainment and King of the Dot, two well-established platforms. You know, one from Toronto, California, the other one in New York, and this guy's from VA, and for him to have the impact that he's had on those two platforms have just been relentless, unbelievable. I mean, you cannot really deny really embracing this guy. Like, I've grown to really not only respect Bigg K, but just, you know, not as a skill set, but, you know, he don't be around into a lot of corny stuff that I see. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff, whatever he got going on is pretty much in-house. He's not extra like I see a lot of other artists. So those little things I've grown to really respect Bigg K as a man. And then when we talk about battles, good God. Crazy battles. The JC battle we just saw on RBE, fucking classic. One of the best battles of the year. This was definitely a classic. The Math Hoffa battle was serious. Like, this guy's resume is crazy. He done put on some dope battles. Now, most of y'all are familiar with Bigg K from his initial transition from the URL to RBE, Rare Breed Entertainment, and now we see him a lot on King of the Dot. But the VA Spitter has put it down on a variety of platforms for so long, from the Trap House to DFW Battle League, Guerrilla Warfare, and back in the day, Headhunters TV. Now, Bigg K currently averages a little over 300,000 views per battle, so these numbers alone go to show that the big homie puts asses in seats, whether it's in the building or in front of the computer. Last time on cam, we saw Bigg K along with JC on the 2017 classic RBE battle, man. This was one of the best battles we had of the year. This was the last time we saw Bigg K on cam. It was some pretty great back and forth content. Possibly the best Bigg K we've seen as of yet. Y'all definitely got to check that out. Big shout out to RBE. Now, although we went through a small list of the opponents that Bigg K has locked in with over the years, one name in particular seems to be rearing its presence again, at least from the fans, for a possible rematch, but this time for the KOTD chain. Head Ice, Wolf Love. After a debatable match back in 2016 versus Bigg K, the Wolf Head Ice went on to beat Rome and claim the crown from King of the Dot. But according to the streets, #1 contender has Bigg K's name written all over it. Alright, T7M Radio with 7 Mitchell and Brother Jeff. We chopping it up. Brother Jeff, I want to talk about one of the artists that we see doing this thing on King of the Dot. I want to get into the homie from VA, Norfolk, the homie Bigg K. Somebody that I know you got a lot of respect for. Now, one of the big things a lot of people talking about is him and Head Ice going at it for a rematch, but this time being the King of the Dot title match by, Head Ice getting the KOTD chain since he battled Head Ice last year. What's your thoughts on Bigg K deserving a title shot for King of the Dot?
I will always say that Bigg K definitely deserves a title shot. I'm sure there will be no problems with him going through the channels to have to do that. I believe a rematch should occur for the simple fact that they both, meaning Bigg K and Head Ice,
right,
they both would automatically do better. Not to say that they didn't do well to begin with, but to say that the competition always improves the second time around. So with that being said, we get an even better Head Ice and an even better Bigg K. It would bring out the best in both of them because something is at stake. So I would definitely like to see that.
I agree 100%, brother. Would be a match to remember if you ask me. What do y'all think about that? Has Bigg K's overall body of work warranted a rematch versus the homie Ice? An actual title shot this time? Or does Bigg K still have more hills to climb? Now, when it comes to the skill set of Bigg K, in my opinion, this guy bumps heads with the best of them and clearly outbars the rest of them. His pen game is on another level. In my opinion, one of the keys of success for Bigg K has been the ability to balance out his stage presence with his pen game.
This world is fucked up. That's sad, but it's true. What goes around comes around. We get back what we do. You got famous for snuffing dose, not raps with the crew, and that was real fucking funny, till it happened to you. But I wasn't even in the building. I couldn't bounce the savior. I was walking Venice Beach with an ounce of flavor. When it popped off, I ain't find out till later that they was in there ringing math buttons like a calculator. So you asking me to pick sides. Sucker, relax. I don't know if they set you up or plan to jump you like that. I'm supposed to stop battling over there when they coming with raps? When URL did me dirty? Did you stop fucking with Smack? Huh? Nah, cause that's how Brooklyn do. Now every time I look at you, I see the face you made before disaster started hooking you. What?
Everybody is talking about a rematch, Head Ice versus Bigg K for the chain. I think that'd be crazy, and I know King of the Dot will be inclined to listening to the people. I don't know what they got cooked up for Head Ice. It's going to be interesting to see what his next opponent is going to be. But, Bigg K, after beating Pat Stay, if that's really what the streets are saying as a consensus after Massacre 3, how can you not give Bigg K a title shot? If not the next event, he has to battle somebody like Disaster or something, and then just let that be the #1 contender spot, and then they go in for the title at the next event. But You cannot tell me that Bigg K does not want that #1 contender spot and a title shot. So Head Ice, I know you probably got some other moves, Wolf, but the streets is asking for this Bigg K, Head Ice, King of the Dot title match. You hear the sirens, man. It's going to be crazy, but yeah. In some eyes, Bigg K on that stage used to be just a rapper. Someone that you could just rhyme and put words together. At times, the conviction was kind of being questioned. But now, Negro, please, there's no denying Bigg K has raised the bar and is on quest to even take the crown or burn the whole entire kingdom down, the King of the Dot. This is how it's giving it up. Challenges, though, for Bigg K, in my opinion, I don't see a lot. You know what I mean? He's getting better and better with the pen. And like I said, that stage presence is starting to blend in with the bars. He's going to another level, man. This is definitely something that I'm excited to see. One of these artists' career that I can't wait to see rise. I've gained a level of respect, and I got to eat some crow. I can't lie, man. Bigg K has definitely got me sold now. So big shout out to Bigg K from Norfolk, Virginia. This week's Battle Rap Barography artist. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all already know the drill. This is 7 Mitchell with T7M Radio. Tune in for another edition of Battle Rap's Barography. Again, big shout out to the homie Bigg K. Let me know what y'all think about a possible rematch with Bigg K and Head Ice, this time for the KOTD chain. Y'all let me know. Y'all stay safe. Again, big shout out to Bigg K. 7 Mitchell, T7M Radio. I'm out. Peace.